Okay, everyone, welcome back. And we were basically on the magnet uh, behavior. So we will continue from there. So we have here this balloon, okay, and I will keep this balloon independent and inside the gym, okay, so that if I move around, it doesn't move just anywhere outside gym. Okay, and check here. Okay. Now, one thing is that he is moving, the ball is moving with Jim. So what we can do here is that instead of making him move with the Jim, I can go here inside the ball and apply dynamic to it. Okay. And once I will apply dynamic to it, automatically it will apply the collide. So what it will do is that if I will go back here, it will avoid uh, this to move with gem. Okay, so it will be independent, but the issue is that it falls down. It's very far from the hand, so he have to go very down to pick it up. So what I will do here is that uh, let's go back here. Let me make a small table under it. Okay, or outside gem, because otherwise the table will also start moving with gem, so I don't want that. So I just want it to have put somewhere here, and I will apply maybe a pattern over it. Okay, something like this, and I will call this plus table. Now let's see if the table is there. Okay, the table is here. Let's go back to the card. Okay. One more thing, it doesn't go on the table. The reason is that because we have to also go to the table and add not dynamic, because if I will give it a dynamic, the table will also fall like the ball. I want to only give it collide physics. Okay, so I will select the table, click on to collide, go back here. Okay, so now you can see that it is not falling. But right now there is no magnet, so I have to apply a magnet over here. I can go to rig here. Okay, first of all, what I will do here is that I will go to the balloon, whatever is this balloon ball, and also make it magnet, so it will become like a magnet. Okay, then I will go to frontal, body, left hand, left arm, and inside the left arm I have this left hand. Let me make this independent, so and I can move this origin over here. Otherwise, if it is not independent, it will it will not work as a magnet. Okay, then what I will do is that I will take this and I will call this magnet. Okay, so it will become a magnet also. So this is also magnet, this is also magnet. Now let's see if it. Okay, one more thing, I forgot to add the magnet behavior. So it will not pick it up right now because there is no magnet behavior. So I have to go to rig and go all the way to gym, walking gym, the toppest one. There is no magnet behavior here, is it? No, there is no magnet behavior here, so I have to right here on the main one. I will go and add magnets to it. choose the weld style, so it will be more stronger. Now if you will see, it says 2 magnet handle, which already one we applied here, one we applied here. That is fine. Now let's see if it works. Okay, let's go here, try to pick it up. Okay, it's not picking it up right now. I think we have to add handles instead of applying directly over the hand and stuff. So let me do one thing. Let's go to the balloon. Instead of giving it a magnet here, I can take a handle, put somewhere here, and then give this a hand magnet. Same thing I will do here in the body. Left hand. Instead of making the whole left hand magnet, I will take this hand, the same handle, put it somewhere here, and give this magnet. Okay. So now let's see. Yeah, now it picked it up. Okay. So you can see that it has picked it, but issue is that once it have picked it, it's not leaving it. Okay, clear everyone? I cannot move it, because when I will move it will keep on moving with this, which is I don't want. I have to throw it somewhere. So what I can do here is that, let's do one thing. Let's go back to Photoshop, go to Gem, frontal, left hand. Okay, what I will do here is that I will make a copy of the left hand. Okay, put it down inside the left arm, but this time I will call this one, instead of left hand, I will call it left hand off. Okay, right? Now what I will do is that this is left hand off, and I will hide this one. Save this. Okay. Now this one have a magnet here. Okay. So what we will do here, in this one, magnet off, the one that we made it, we will make it independent, just like that, like this hand, exactly same as this. I will move this origin here, but I will not add any magnet over here. This will be without magnet. Okay, so no magnet over here. So what I will do here is that, okay, one more issue is that this, because I changed the hand, now it's not showing here. Okay, now it's fine. Okay, because usually what happens, whenever you do any changes, you make something independent or not independent or layer order, your trigger will be affected. So you have to make sure they are not orange. If they are orange, that means you have done something wrong. So it was because I made it independent, it was missing. So what I did, I just went here in the left hand, drag this default over here. So then it automatically identified where the layer is. So the whole thing is fine now. Now what I have to do, I have to create another swap set, and I will rename it to magnet on off. Inside this, I will add this one, the default hand, which is with the magnet, and I will call this default. And other one, which is without the magnet tag, I will drag here inside. I will choose latch and call this 0. Okay. And when I will press 0, so what will happen? It will switch from left hand to left hand off. In left hand, I have magnet tag, and left hand magnet off have no magnet tag. So what will happen when I will press 0? So it will change from this one to this. So automatically there will be no magnet. So when there is no magnet, the ball will be fall, like, the ball will fall or ball will go off. Is it clear, this part? Because it's a little tricky part, but this is how we can do it. So I have this. Let me go near, grab this ball. Okay. Now ball is there. So if I will press 0 on my keyboard, so it will leave the wall. Okay, and it's not picking it up because it's latched. Latched means I have to press 0 again, so to go back to normal. Now I can do that. So I can throw it just like this, like throwing and press 0. So it will be like this. Oops, it's too far. Now I cannot reach there. Oh, it's very hard. Okay. So I think 0 again. Right. Yeah. Got it. Okay. So if I will press 0 and throw it, and then you will know it is going down. So this is very good technique to, work with your characters here. Okay. This magnet thing. Okay. Or what I can do here is that instead of latch, I can just keep it normal. So when I press 0, it will go back to normal. Okay. Like suppose if I go back here, pick it up, and when I press 0, it will go down, and again it will go back to normal. Oops. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is how it's like this. Okay. Now let's see what else we have here. We have, let's go to the gym and let's see what we have more. Okay, after magnets we have motion lines. So let's see what is motion line and how we can apply motion line. Let me go to gym, walking gym, and apply motion lines over here. Okay, so before doing that, I will tell you what is motion line. Motion lines are like, when you move your hands or anything, some effects like a motion line appears. Okay, and then what will happen is that it will look more dynamic. So I will add the motion line to the walking gym on the top. Okay, clicking here, and I have added here. Now what I can do here is that I can go back to my gym, frontal body, left arm here, and I can take this draggable, and inside the draggable I will add motion line also. Okay, then I will go to the left arm. I will take this draggable and also add a motion line to this one. Okay, so I have added the motion lines to this. So now if I will go to record, okay, and if I will move it, so you can see, let me zoom in. Just notice the hand, when I move it, what happens. So you will see a motion line appearing. Okay, so which we can figure out. We can do one thing here. I can go here and do some changes so we can see clearly. Turn it on first of all. Okay, and you can see, because white over white is not appearing, let me make it black. Now you can see. Now it is appearing. Can you see that? Okay, so when I move it, you can see some sort of animation line appears. Okay, now you can see clearly, I think. Okay, so oops. So if I move it just like this, it will show more. Here also. So this can give you a very nice effect, like an animation effect when you do. So slowly it will do like this. Fast, it will show more, like more longer. So here I can control things. Okay, about that. Okay. Velocity is the speed, how speed I want, like how faster when I'm moving it should be appeared. Right now it is 300 pixels per second. If I will make it 0, it will not appear. So like, sorry, it will be more longer. Can you see that? Even with a slow speed it is showing. But if I will make it, sorry, it is not was supposed to be 0, but 0 I think is, you cannot do it, minimum is 50. But if I will do it 300, so even if I will doing slowly, it will not show me. Okay, but if it is lower like 50, then even if I will do slow movement, it will show. Okay, so I don't want that. Maybe 300 is fine for me. And line span, like how long it should be appearing on the screen. Right now it is for 500 millisecond it appears on the screen. If I will make it less, maybe 0 or 100 is the minimum, and if I'll do, it will not stay for a longer time on the screen. See, as soon as I finish, it's gone. So I will keep it 500. So when I finish it, it little bit stays on the screen for a while. Okay, then you have secondary lines, or like there are 2-3 lines over here. Okay, now color, they all are 75 75 75. Okay, now if I will go here and make this white, okay, and change this to 0 0 and 0, and if I will try to move it, you can see now it is black because RGB value of black is 0 0 0. Okay, now it's more clear. Now if the opacity is 40, so if I will change it to 100, so it will be more darker, you can see that, and that doesn't look good. I think 20%. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, or I think 40 was fine as well. Now tapered lines, if I will click on the tapered line, what it will do is that it will make the starting of my line thicker and ending, like the ending of the line, with little bit thinner. So I like this effect, the tapered one. Okay, so tapered one gives a very nice feeling to it. Okay, so suppose if I go pick this up, okay, and I can now, you can see that, and when I want to leave it 0, and then it will leave. Okay, so whatever I drag will show the motion lines, even the legs. Okay, oh, not legs, because what I have to do, I have to go to the legs, left leg, this one, motion lines, then this, motion lines, and then I will go here. Now if I remove, now you can see it's on the leg. So this is a good effect, right? I prefer you all, when you're doing your animation, your final project, your midterm projects, or whatever project, you have to add this. Okay. And by the way, this week hopefully I will put your midterm project details over there, so you can check your midterm project. Okay. So you can see that it's a very good effect. Okay. So this is one more. Now let's go to the rig and see what else, which other behavior we do have here. By the way, the motion I applied in the walking gym. So whatever requires any tags have to be on the root. Okay, like magnets, motion lines have to be on the root. This is the root. Okay, the main thing. And inside the root, I have other things like gym, table, whatever I have here. Okay, now let's watch motion lines, motion triggers. Okay, motion trigger. Let's do one thing, motion trigger. I have to open a different file for this one. Okay, and then I will show you how we can work on this. So I have here puppets, and there is one puppet here. Okay, instead of opening a puppet, I think the best way to do is that go back to the home and see if there is No, we don't have it here. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me make a quick like puppet over here. New. Okay. And what I will do here is that same size I will give. So quickly I will make a puppet here. Okay, a very simple puppet here. Okay, and I will make this one as a lips. Okay, and I will put a shape inside. There is no arrow shape here. I don't know where it's gone. But let me do one thing. Let me make a arrow shape here. Okay, done. So this one I will call it up. Okay, the down, left, and right. Okay, so I will rotate these to where they are pointing. Okay. And save it as arrow ball. Okay, now I will go back here and bring the arrow ball and make a scene out of it. Okay, now here I have the arrow ball. So what I will do here is that in the rig, I will go, okay, and apply on the root, I will apply like a behavior here, motion triggers, okay. And then I will go here to up, okay, and here I will add a handle, okay, and then here what I will do is that I think I have added in the correct form. Okay, yeah, fine. So up, I will go to up, okay. Now here you will see down I have motion trigger. So motion trigger, I will show here. Okay, there is one more thing I will do. This one I will make another one and I will call it rest, and I will paint it with this color without anything. Okay, that's better. Okay, now here I have applied motion trigger as you have seen, and here I have at rest, moving left, moving right, moving up, moving down, in transition, and all these things. So I will go back to the rest, okay, the one I made it, and here I will tag this to at rest. This one I will call it moving up. This one, I will call it moving down. This one moving left. And this one moving right. Okay. Now, here, this one, okay, is basically, I have to add tag over here. Okay. There's a background here which I don't want to see. I can hide the background. Okay. I can go in this. Okay, there is one more thing. There is one more error I did. I have to make a puppet here basically and call it the ball. Then put this all inside this, because this is what I have forgotten. It have to be inside because we are doing from scratch, so it's a little tricky when you do from the scratch. Okay, so I will go to the ball. I will put a tag handle here. Okay, and make this handle draggable. Okay, now I will go inside the ball, take all these and tag them like this one at rest, this one moving up, this one moving down, this one moving left, this one moving right. Okay, so this is what I have here. In transition, actually, like anything that you want to add, like a motion line or something, that can be added here. But we will do this. Let's see what this do. Okay, now I have this ball. It is draggable. If I will move it down, left, right, it kind of moves. Okay, now if I will go here, okay, in my main like here option, you can see that I have here all of them 1111. Okay, and I have here speed threshold. Okay, and all these things, and this is how it will work actually. Okay, now thing is, because it's not showing, I don't know what is the reason it's not showing. It should show. Maybe it have to be uh, so that's strange. I don't know. Actually, let's do one thing here instead of working on this simple one. Okay, uh, I will go to, uh, I will download a puppet, so you will all, or you can just work on that one instead of working on this, because I think there is more stuff I have to do over here which will take a little bit more time, and I don't want to put more efforts on this one. So I will check online if I can find anything here. Okay, so I think I'll keep this later on because I think we have to do cycle layered animation and then it will work, which is a long process. So what I will do, I will just go back to my walking gym and remove this one from here because there is animation I have to do, and online I cannot find any ready-made one. Okay, so I will go back here and let's see what else I can add here. Now, Nutcracker Jaw, basically it's an alternative for your mouth movement. Okay, like suppose if I will go here, there is one I saw. I think this one. So let's see as an example. So if I will talk over here, you can see his mouth is moving. Basically, he don't have a mouth here. If I will go to his rig, okay, he have a jaw, okay, and if I will move this jaw down, you can see what is this. This is basically this part, okay. So this is moved, and you know, under that his face, just like here. And if I will zoom in, you will notice that there is a like handle from here applied, okay, which, and it is attached as jaw, okay. So it has become a jaw. So if I will talk, okay, because he don't have a mouth, our character have a mouth and he don't have a mouth, so his jaw moves actually from here, okay. So if I will go to his settings, you will see there is a Nutcracker Jaw applied to it. Now what is a Nutcracker Jaw? Is this about his mouth? So right now its audio flatness is like around 80. I can change it to maybe more, 200. Let's see what happens. So if I will start talking more, or if I will add camera flappiness more, so he should speak more aloud now. I don't know what's not his. Yeah, it's moving now. Okay, so much more better than before, and you can see now it's moving a lot. Okay, so this is how you can add a this one, like a jaw, Nutcracker Jaw. If your character is like this, he don't have a mouth like human beings. Okay, so maybe if you're making a robot or something that's like that does not have a mouth, because I cannot put a mouth on a gorilla that looks like a human mouth. So I came up so that's why this Nutcracker Jaw will help you. Okay, so you can check this. It is already inside your like animation. So here, because I'm using the normal one. Okay, my mic was off. That's why it wasn't working. So let's go back and now put this back again. So let's see, because my mic was off, so that's why he wasn't talking. Now my mic is on. Now you can see he's talking. Okay, but still his mouth is not moving too much. So what I can do here, I can go to the audio. Okay, inside the Nutcracker Jaw, I can go to audio input. Okay, and increase it maybe 200, so his mouth will now move more when I'm talking. So you can increase the audio input. So as my voice is getting higher and higher, his mouth will start getting higher and higher as well. Like his jaw movement will get more uh, influenced, or you can say more effective with my audio. It will be more it will show more like effect. I can remove this. Okay, now let's go back to the rig. Okay, and gym. So here, if I will check behavior. Okay, now particles is very interesting. This is the last one that we have right now, particles, and after we will do the walk. So what I will do here is that inside here, I will go and make a small particle here, blue color, tiny one. Okay, and put it somewhere here, plus rain, I will call this, and I will hide this one. Okay, and then I will save it, go back here, and I will go to my gem, okay, or rain, and I will add the particle on the rain itself, not on the walking gem root. Okay, now here there are different type of particles effect. I have here pointed shoot. I don't want it to be a pointed shoot. I want it to be it to look like a snow and continuous mode, so it will keep on working. Okay, so I will go here. Okay, for continue, snow is already continuous, so it doesn't matter. How much particle per second? 10. All these settings are right now. Collide. Okay, like like will it collide with my character? So no, I don't want that because I want it to come over it. Okay, scale, opacity, fade, opacity, flicker opacity, that we will do later. Let's see if it works now as if we have applied. Okay, so it's not showing because I think it is hidden. Let me do one thing here and hide it, and let's see. Yeah, now you can see that it is pouring, but it's in one direction. I want it all the way to everywhere, so I will go here in the rain. Okay, and choose, let me see what else we have here. Snow, scale, and spread, 100% spread. Okay, speed, I think it's too fast. Let's me make it 800. Now it's fine. Okay, but I think spread, I have increased it a lot. So I will go back to the rain, spread maybe 80. Randomness, what it will do is that some will come slow, some will come fast, some will be small, some will be big. So maybe 50% randomness. Now it's getting better and better. Still, I think spread is a little high. Okay, so maybe 50%. Also, lifespan, how long I want that rain to be there. 5 seconds is fine. Fade opacity, I can introduce a fade opacity. What it will do is that when it will reach to the ground, it will become transparent, like it will completely go off the screen. It will disappear. So you can see that as soon as it is reaching here, it is disappearing. And also one thing I can add here is that instead of this much, there it is, I think 80 was better. Okay, and then maybe I will change the opacity to 25. I don't want it to be too visible. And also I will add flicker opacity so that if it flickers, it can show some, you know, you can see now that it is also flickering, but I think I have reduced it a lot. Flickering is like, you know, at some spots it will show, some spot it will not show. Like flicker is like something comes down and then invisible, down, invisible, down, invisible. So that's like, flicker. So it's like sparks here, 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 here. So now it's raining and he's working fine here. Okay, and he can pick the ball. Yes, he can pick the ball. Okay, and then he can also throw the ball here. Okay, so everything is fine with it. Okay, now what we can do, we can go here, hide the rain for now. Now the last thing that as I told you we have here is the walk. So for the walk, what we need to do is that we have to go to gym and add walk here. But before doing that, I have to go back to my character here inside the gym. Okay, and here what I will do is that I will make two profile, right profile and left profile. Okay, because frontal is already here. This is the frontal, so I don't have to worry about the frontal. So I have to make a new profile here. So what I will do here is that I will just duplicate this one. Okay, and I don't want the ball and balloon and everything right now, so I will hide them. Okay, and make sure this is here, hide this one, and I will call this right profile. Inside the right profile, what I will do here is that I have to do now some changes here. Okay, and these changes are the major changes, not like what we did before. So in the head, I will go and take this ear, put it somewhere at this stage. Okay, let me take all these here also. Okay, and flip it horizontal, move this here, right eye and right eyebrow, I will hide it. Okay, left eye and left eyebrow, I will move it here, and then this ear I will keep it, but other ear I will hide it. This one I will hide it, and this ear, what I will do here is that I will take my eraser tool, erase a little bit here. Now nose and other part, I will hide the sad mouth and take all of these except for the right eye, because I don't want the right eye and all those things. And I will move this here. And this one, put here. Nose. And I will take nose separately and I will move this here. Okay. But I will kind of little bit rotate the nose so it will look like actually has been moved. Okay, and also one thing I can do inside the nose is that I can take my color brush and paint something like this. Now what I will do here is that I don't want the sad mouth, so I will hide the sad mouth. Now everything is ready. Now once I'm done with this one, what I will do here, I will go to the head, to the body. Okay, and inside the body I have to do some major changes now. Okay, I have to go to the left leg, which is fine. I think I don't have to do some changes, but one thing I have to do here is that I have to take this left leg, move it somewhere here. Okay, and then I will take my right leg, flip it, and move it here. Okay, and then there is one more thing here. I have in the torso, I have this layer about the hip. I will reshape it a little bit like this. Okay, Photoshop, I think you already all know about the Photoshop. Okay, now same thing I will do with the arm now. So what I will do here is that I will take my this arm and move it behind the torso. Okay, so it will be behind, and also I will rotate it downwards like this. Okay, and one more thing I have to do here is that I have to move this out behind the hip part. Okay, or let me do one thing. It's fine, just keep it there. And this hand have to be behind everything, behind the legs as well. Okay, sorry, this hand, left arm have to be behind the legs also, so it will be completely behind the legs also. And right arm will be above, everything, left arm will be behind everything. So I have to go here, do some change here. Okay, and inside right hand, okay, I will turn on the flip and turn off the regular one, so it will look like this. Now I'm all set for this view. Okay, now what I will do, I will make a copy of this one, drag underneath here. Okay, call this one, okay, it's had to be inside, call this one left profile and flip it, hide this one. Okay, now I will hide this. The only thing I have to keep unhidden at this stage is the frontal. Okay, now what I have to do, I have to go back here to my character animator. It will take a little time to load because I have done a lot of changes there. Okay, Okay, it's still loading right now. It take a little time. Okay, done. Now I have to go inside here. Frontal, as you know, is already frontal. Left profile, right profile, it is done. Okay. Now this right profile and left profile is not for the head turner. Okay. This is for basically walking. Okay. So what I will do here is that I will go and hide the frontal and unhide this one. Okay. And I will go here and one by one I have to apply all these handles here. This one should go here. Okay. And this will be my right arm here, right shoulder. Okay. Then I will add one here, which is elbow. Here, this is the wrist. Here, because a walking character should not be, usually you don't drag anything on the walking person. So I don't have to add any dragger. So that's a very good thing about it. Okay, now I'm done with this. I will hide this one because I have to now work on the torso. Okay, torso, I will take this one. Okay, put neck, this one, put waist. Okay, now I will hide the torso so I can see what I have next is this. Okay, so this one should go next here, like this origin, because from here it will be the hand will be controlled, and this is this shoulder. Okay, now I will add elbow, tag here, and wrist, tag here, and I will give it the bones here. Now I will hide this one. I'm hiding so that I can easily see what is going on. Okay, one thing I have done wrong here. I'm putting this on the right leg. I was supposed to put this on the something else. Left arm is this one because I was by mistake I was going through the layer, so I did something else. This one go here, tag, start tagging. Okay. So no dragger needed because he's a walking character. Walking character does not need anything. Now I will go to this one. Okay, this already I have moved it. So this should be not this, it have to be this. Okay, I will take this knee. Okay, sometimes what happens, students do a lot of mistake by while tagging the character. So if you will do error by tagging the character, your character will not move right. And if your character is not moving right, then you have to figure out what you have done wrong, because I cannot, students ask me why their character is not moving right without telling me what wrong they have done. So again, I'm telling you, I cannot figure out. And I had this problem a lot of time in the last semester. You should know how, like, when and what you have to ask. First, you should know about that, because if you are just asking me question, I cannot simply answer you because I don't know what you have done wrong. So you have to tell me what you have done wrong, and then like tell me the issue. So then I only identify what is not, why it's not working. Okay. So I will hide this leg because I'm working on this leg. So this one I will tag it here. Okay. And now simply I have to add these bones between them. Now all are done. I will unhide all of them one by one. Okay. Head, I think already everything is tagged for the head. Only thing you have to do is that put this origin on the neck for the head. Okay. Rest, I think mouth and everything should be there. That's fine. You don't have to worry about any other thing. Okay. So I am done with the right profile. Now I will repeat the same thing with the left profile here. Okay, first thing, go to the head, choose this origin, which is this. Okay, now I can go to each one of these parts here. First, this one. Okay, right arm should go here. Okay, then I will start adding these handles. And then I will add these here. Okay, now I'm done with the right arm. I will hide it. I will go back. I will go to the torso. Add one here. This is neck. This is waist. Okay, and then I will hide this one. Then I will go to the left arm. Put this arm here on the top. Okay, and I will start tagging these. And put these bones. Okay. Now this leg. And add these handle bones here side. So first you have to always make sure you put your origin, because from this is the origin from where it will move. Okay. Now I'm completely done with everything here. Now only thing I have to add here is, first of all I have to hide this, go to frontal. Okay, go back to the walking gym. Okay, and inside the walking gym, the root, I will add a behavior called walk. And when I will add this, it will show me mode. Do you want him to walk immediately? I will say no. I want him to walk when left and right arrow keys are added. Okay, and everything I will keep it as it is. I will not change because everything looks fine here. If I will go to handle, you can see that it all have two angles, which is right, because one is for the left, other one is for the right. Okay, so now fine, and now let's go and see if he walks. I hope he walks. So he is preparing the scene. Now I have to press left and right mouse, my arrow key, to make him walk. Now you can see he's walking, and he's walking over here as well. But there is some issue here because origins are not correct, and the head movement is there. I have to change the head movement also. So let's do one thing here. I have to go to each one of these. Okay. And let's see. Okay, this one, if I go here, I have to add a face behavior here, just like I did for the frontal. Okay, and its head position strength, I will keep it 0. Okay, rest is the eyes. Okay, because some of the eyes and everything is not showing. This one is right, but this should be not this one. It should be this. And check this one. Okay, and eyebrow also. It should not be this. It should be this. So these kind of little changes I have to do here. Left blink of this one to this. Eyelid should be this one. Left pupil should be this, not this. And also pupil have to be independent. Eyeball have to be this. Okay. That's all. Right eye doesn't show. Nose is fine. Mouth fine. This one here. This one have to be this mouth. Okay. What else I have here? That's all. Now the legs origin was going off. Okay, so this one I can put a little bit up here. Okay, this one as well. Now what I can do here is that I can go to hide this one. Here I can also add a profile, face profile here, and then I can make it, I can change the head strength to 0. Okay, mouth is fine, side mouth here as well. Okay, right eyebrow, this is not the one. Okay, okay, sorry, this is fine. It's fine. Inside, fine, fine. This have to be independent, and this have to be this. And I would have to be this. right now we don't need it. Nose should be fine. Everything else is fine. Okay, now here also inside the body, I will do that origin because the origins were kind of a little bit down here. So I will go back here for something here, a little bit above. Okay, now I hope this works. Okay, so oops. I have to hide this, unhide the front. Okay, now if I move, now it's fine. Okay, you move there, it's fine. Okay, because my eye movement is doing a lot and the head is not taking that. Okay, but it's fine. Like basically is the position of the legs. The legs have to be a little bit further, I mean little back. It's too much on the side. So what I can do here is that I can go back to these in my Photoshop layer. Okay, and I can move them a little bit farther like this. Okay. And I can go back here. Okay. And take this one. A little bit back here. So if I will go back here, and go back to the rig to adjust the rig. But I think you got the gist of it. But what we need to do is that there's only the position was a little bit off, so you can change the position and it should start working. So it is right now, you can see that. Okay, so just a bit what I have changed here. So I have to move these things. Let me hide this one. Okay. So sometimes you have to do a little bit extra work to avoid errors or something. Okay. And here, let's do one by one. Okay, so one by one I will put all these back to where they were. And one thing is that sometimes students move their like the characters parts, like body parts and everything, and then without adjusting this, because you have to readjust them. If you will not readjust them, they will not it will not work. So without doing that, when they start animation, again it will give them the wrong animation, and then they ask me like why the character is not working. So you have to check like whether you have readjusted, if you have done some changes. If you have not, then you have to redo that, because otherwise I will not know why it's not working. Okay, so now if I will go here, so now you can see the legs are a little better. Okay, maybe one or two legs I can move around here or there. Okay, still it origin, it is I can, there can be little, it can be a little bit better. Let's do one thing here. Torso is fine, head is fine. Okay, only thing is about the leg. Okay, okay, I know what's wrong here. The thing is, because I added uh, you know like pinning over here, that's why. So but it's okay. Now you know how it can be moved. Okay, and other thing, other way of doing this is by adding more like natural like kind of movement by like collapsing the torso and the other parts. Like suppose if I will take this hip from here. Okay, sorry, I'm in the wrong layer. Yeah, if I will go here, take this hip, okay, and put this out over this inside this right leg. Okay, and let's put this right leg back to where it was before. Okay, so this and this, if I will make it same, so it will be the whole thing like that. So you can also again apply that. So what I will do here, I will only work on this profile, I will not work on the other profile, just to show you around. Okay, so if I'll go here, okay, and which profile was that? Okay, First, let me put this back. Okay. Now if I'll go hide this one, go on this. So you can see that this part is now the part of the leg itself. Okay. But if you think this will move, so what you can do is that you can take the stick icon, the bone icon, and you can add some bones over here. So this part will not move. Okay, only this part will move. So the part that you don't want to move. Like suppose in torso, I don't want this part to move a lot. Okay, so I can add some parts over here, but I think it's fine, right, with the torso. So the part that you don't want to move, you can add that. Okay, now keep in mind, I only have changed this profile, which is going to the left side. Okay. Okay. I forgot to hide this one and unhide this because frontal is my default. And there is one more issue which I was facing in the frontal. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, everything's fine. I don't know what was the error, but seems fine now. Okay, so now you can see the character is fine. Now if I will move here, oops, he's walking with one leg. Where is the other leg? I think I hit the layer. Yeah, what I did was that I forgot to unhide the layer. Now it's fine. So you can see that it looks much more better than before as it is the part of the head. Okay. Also, I can make the torso the part of this. Okay, and the torso can move with it. Okay, but it's better not to keep that part. But everything is, moving around. The origins are not right, so you have to figure out where the origin should be. So let's do one thing here. If I have changed this one right now. Let me unhide this. This one I already have changed. Now I will work on this one on origin just to see if the origins, we can fix the origins. Okay, so if I will go to the right arm, origin is there. Okay, so I will take this origin and put it on the neck. Let's see what happens if I do this. Take this left hip one and put the origin on the neck as well. Okay, take this one, put this here. Okay, or let's do one thing here. Okay, this one is the origin, but I will not call this origin left shoulder. It will be just a origin, a regular origin, but I will add a handle here, and this handle I will call left shoulder. Okay, so let's do like this. I will go to the right leg. This one I will not call it right leg, and I will move it here. This will be just like a normal like a origin, but this one will be my right leg. Okay, left leg. This one I will not call it left leg. It will be like a normal origin, and I will move to the neck, and I will add this one here and call this left right hip. Left arm. Okay, let me do one thing here. Move here, and I will not call it left arm. What I will do here is that I will add one more here and call this one left arm. Okay. Right arm, sorry. Okay, now everything seems fine here. And let's see about the head. Yeah. Now let's see what happens. We did just an experiment, and let's see if the experiment works. Oh, again, I forgot to hide this one and hide this. Okay, yeah, now you can see everything looks fine. A bit issue is there down. Now it's fixed. Okay, here you can see origin is not on the neck. Here is the origin on the neck, so you have to, it will work fine if you put the origin on the neck. Okay, so try that, put origins on the neck, it will work fine. There was a small issue, but that's not a big stuff there, because I think because of the leg where I was working on, I left some of the part a little bit white, or like bit tricky. Okay, or they were far apart, that's why. But you keep it like this, the way it is here. Okay, they're not far apart, they are balanced. Then you have to go to each one of these parts. Okay, origins have to be on the neck, but what you can do is that it should not be tagged to these. You have to add an extra tag and tag that to the here. Okay, so origin should not be tagged. Origin, because origin you are moving to where? You are moving to here, to the neck. That's why you have to remove this tag, but add an extra handle, and that handle you can define as what it was. Okay, left, I will do the same thing. Okay, move it here. I will want this one. Yes, add here. Okay, left arm, same thing, move it to the neck. So make sure origin, because the thing is that this is the part, the neck. If you remember, we made some changes, so the neck is controlling everything. So you have to make sure your neck is the origin for all these parts. Hands and legs. All should be the origin from the neck. Okay. Oh, I always forgot to hide in and hide this. Okay, so now if I will move it, fine. Now this is also fine. But there is some issue there. I think that is because I moved those tags a little bit too much high. Okay, so that can be a little bit lower. So then you will not have this issue here. Okay, so but you got the idea here. So this is how you can make your character walk. And now let's one more thing is that how we have this walking. We have walking from left to right, then walking start and stop ease. It will take 0.2 seconds to start walking, okay, or stop walking, okay. Then style, what kind of style I want to walk. Right now it is walk. Now if I will do slump, so the walking will be like this. He will be walking like slumping, okay. If I will do strut, he will walk like this, okay, like a funny walk. If I will do prance, so it will be like a dancing walk. And sneak, he will, try to sneak something around. So you just have to fix these origins, otherwise it will not work that fine. This is he's running, okay. And headbang, this is not a walk, he was just headbanging or something, okay. Now because what I did here is that I am using this technique to move around my objects. That's why I have this walking issue. But otherwise, if you are not using this technique that I'm using right now, then your walking will be fine. So the best way is that you can take any of your walking character, a full character, okay, like this one, okay, and see how the walking is done there. And you can change it to like replace with your own character there, like your own stuff. So that will be much more better. But this is also fine, okay. You just have to fix the origins correctly, because as right now I don't have time. A lot of time has been taken, has went to the different parts here. So okay, now I have here how let me make it walk again. So he walks like this. This is the stride length 100%, okay. So if I will make it much more higher by 500%, so let's see how he will walk. His stride length, like length between that, is much more higher. So I will do this, okay. Now other thing here is that because this part, the original is not correct, and you can, to avoid this, you can add the bone over there, okay. So if you will add a bone there, so it will not have this kind of issue. Like here I have bone, so it's not moving, but here I don't have a bone, so it's moving more here. This is the step speed, how fast you want. Right now 100 means normal speed. So if I will make it 0, so let's see, he's not moving at all. If I will make it 10, so he will take baby step, or he will walk very slow motion walk, okay. So that's the speed. So I will make it normal 100%. Step phase, where you want to move it. Suppose you are making like an animation where he's moving to a different, in this direction or something. So you can do that, and with this. So if you can see, I pose emphasis. What it do is that it just make a pose, okay. So if I will make it 50, so you can see that the pose emphasis is off. Let me change this one also, okay. Now body speed, he's walking in his own place because his body speed is 0. If I will make the body speed 100, so just notice what will happen. He will go away from the screen and he will come back, okay. So this is how he can walk, okay. So okay, so this is how the walking is done. Now let me do one thing here to fix. Because that thing is quite annoying here. So let me see what the error or what that thing is causing an issue. So I think the thing which is causing issue is this part, okay, of the leg. So what I can do here is that I can add a stick over here, and then I can add here this. So maybe it will solve the issue, kind of. Not too much, but yeah, it will. Because what I have to do next is that I have to move them back to its own position. Okay. Yeah, now you can see there is not too much there. But as its position, I made it a little bit outward, so that's why. So you can move it back inside so that you will not have that issue. Okay, so he is walking in his own position as well here. Now, what else I can do here is that I have elbow bend, how I want to walk him, like when he's walking, so how much elbow I want to bend. So if I will make it 180 degrees, so you will see that his elbow he's doing a chicken walk. Okay, so if it is 90 degrees, so his hand will be just like this, 90 degree it is moved. So I don't want that, I want it to be 50. Or if I will do it 0, so he will walk like this, straight, hands are straight. Okay, now hip sway, right now hip sway is 0. If I will do it 50%, let's see what will happen. His hip is also moving, like it's swaying, like basically. So I will keep it 0. Now toe bend, when he walks, you can notice that his toe is also bending. So if you want to bend more, you can do 100%. So his toe is now moving more. Okay, so this is all about your speed. Okay, and also we have here shoulder sway. So if I will make shoulder sway 100, so his shoulders you can see also are moving left or right. Okay, and hip, if I will do, his hip will be moving, like he's more moving, you know, with a, you can say, more swing. Okay, so is everything okay? Do you have any like question about it? Okay, he's moving fine, his walking is fine right now. The only issue that I am having here is this part, because I moved this have to be inwards. Okay, because if I want to move it back to its own position, so what will happen is that I have to reposition all the bones again. Okay, so that's the issue right now here. Okay, so what I have to do only is that, if you will notice, this is the right position. Okay, it have to be middle inside here. Okay, but if I will go to the left profile here, you will see that the legs are away from his hips. This is not the right way to do it. Okay, so I have to move it back and do this center. So this is the right position, this is not the right position, so that's why I'm having issue. Okay, so I hope everything is fine. Any question? Do you anyone of you have question? Okay, is it clear, everyone? So I'll just go to the blackboard and take your attendance. Okay, so I'll stop the stream and let's go back to the blackboard.